last year I talked to you about this.
Yeah.
And kind of walk through it. I'd love for you to walk through it again with me, and obviously go through the updates between last year and now.
Yeah.
Because I think this is a great product.
Thank you. So we heard a lot of feedback last year about security. We were getting, after we debuted it, I mean, I can't even tell you the amount of emails and the amount of questions, and it was all, I don't want to cut a hole in my house because I'm afraid, blah, blah, blah. So we basically decided to put the thing on steroids and eliminate everybody's security concerns.
Sure.
So we changed the materials to aircraft grade aluminum, which is why we brought this, because this is literally showing how strong the material is. So the material alone, everything is a double-walled aluminum, aircraft grade aluminum that literally will stop bullets, and it's possible essentially to break through one of these doors with the steel deadbolts. So we quadrupled the strength of the deadbolts. The material is much stronger. Everything is just basically on steroids. And then we took it a step further because we heard a lot of people say, well, the inside's beautiful, but the outside is still ugly. So we made an outdoor version. And the outdoor also is all steel, super strong, and they work in tandem. So the inside and outside work together. And now you've got ultimate security, ultimate weatherproofing, ultimate bug pest control proofing, no intruders, and it'll look good from both sides. We've got a bunch of different finishes. This is a black one. Got a bunch of different outside finishes, lots of cool indoor finishes. We even made the install process simpler. We've always been proud of the retrofit concept, but this version is even easier. We redesigned the mounting structure, so basically it's literally that easy to put on a Pawport and lock it in place, and you're good to go. Super fast install, extremely secure. The lights are 5 times brighter. The battery life is longer. It was great last year. It's on steroids this year.
So how is the air sealing for how much air infiltration you get?
We've got a display in the Venetian. We've got a
perfect
fan. So if you check out our Venetian display, we've got a fan blowing on it. We show that it's completely airtight. We've got rain and water simulations showing the weatherproofing. And I've got a 9-foot sledgehammer display where you can lift this big rope and try to destroy one, and it'll show how strong it is. Yeah, literally a demolition hammer, and it doesn't even flinch.
Now, obviously, battery operated, and or you can hardwire it too.
You can hardwire it. You can plug it in and leave the cord if you want. If you don't mind a cord,
sure.
There's a plug on the bottom. There's a plug in the back for hardwiring or battery power. This is actually the consumer box. So we've got all our packaging. Everything's ready to go. We just don't have enough to sell yet. So
sure.
That's our battery in our box here.
And the battery does it go in the door?
It does, yeah. Concealed in the door. So you can charge it in the door, or you can keep a spare, and we have a charging dock, and you can keep a spare charger.
Gotcha. That's pretty awesome. Now, for the pet, there's just an RFID tag that goes in the collar, correct?
It's not RFID. No, it's a Bluetooth tag.
Bluetooth, got it.
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome. And then, of course, you could probably set schedules where it won't open at certain times.
Yeah, all the tech is still there. We've even enhanced a lot of that. We now have added, so we always had the ability to set schedules per pet and all that stuff.
Yep.
Now we've added things like lightning detection. So if you don't want your pet to go out, if there's lightning overhead, it won't open. Same thing with rain. If you don't want them going out in the rain.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, a bunch of things like that. We've improved pretty much every facet of what was already we thought was great, but we wanted to keep up the security, so while we were at it, we added a bunch of other things too. It's really a version 2.0 right now, but it's still going to be a launch version.
Sure. And when are you looking to actually launch it?
It'll be early Q2. We're making them now. We just don't have enough of them. We're ramping up production, so it's in the initial phase.
And how many different colors are going to be at launch?
There's 13 different colors. We've got 5 of them here. We've got all of them at our booth in the Venetian.
Nice.
Yeah, and they're all in the brochure here.
Fantastic.
Yeah, so you can either get the product catalog here.
Perfect.
Or take one if you want.
I will definitely take one.
You got pets?
I do.
What do you got?
I have 2 huskies.
Couple of Pawport treats for the
Oh,
boys.
well, thank you.
Yeah.
Well, that's Pawport. That's pretty awesome. I was really impressed with it last year. I really was.
Thank you.
And yeah,
Yeah,
pretty
a lot
stellar.
of people were, and it was a tough decision, but we really wanted to launch something that we thought was perfect and address everybody's concerns about
Yep.
security. So rather than launch it, we got yelled at with people like, "Come on, launch! We're never going to launch." So now we're going to launch
when you're ready.
we want you. When we have the product we know you'll love.
Yep. Awesome.